And you might remember the last time we saw Freak on the court. He was putting up gigantic numbers, a huge career high for him, and an amazing performance. Kenny, how impressive was that for you?
Putting up the numbers that he just did, that's something only elite players in the NBA can do. This was the coming out, I'm going to say it, the coming out party of Freak.
He's quickly risen up the charts. Many around the league with that performance, they're going to see that. Let me say it in my Dick Vitale voice. Get ready, baby. He's a PTP, baby. The Freak has arisen.
That was pretty convincing.
Thank you.
I thought he was here.
Not bad at all.
Not in this game.
Let's go out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K sports crew.
Everyone is in their seats here at the Wells Fargo Center as the 76ers look to grab a win here in Philadelphia. Was their goal, and it's coming to fruition.
They have hit the ground running this year. The work they did in the offseason has paid huge dividends right away.
Sure it has. I mean, they came out of the preseason with a real air of confidence. There may not have been many outsiders who believed in them, but now plenty of people do.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Sims, he's in at center. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Roberson, and it's Galloway at the one spot. He had a nice open look right there.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers. That we see from him.
The pass to Covington. Landry with the screen. Covington kicks to Landry. Last time out he had 13 points. Just 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Landry gets the bucket.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Pass to Roten. The dish to Covington. Nailed from three-point land. Covington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Galloway, the pass to Porzingis. Sims inside, covered by Okafor. That's good.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Down low, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now, here's Roten. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. It's deflected, but they get it back. Here's Covington, covered by Anthony. Covington kicks to Okafor. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Sims. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. New York shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. Coach told me they're hoping to overcome the problems a player like Carmelo Anthony presents to defenses. He said Melo's combination of strength, size, and skill set make it very difficult to keep him from scoring each trip down the floor. What he is hoping for is to throw different looks at Melo to keep him out of his rhythm and to try to work from there.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%, can't do better than that.
Here's Roten. Got a piece of it.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pick by Okafor. Roten dishes to Landry. Here's Okafor. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Anthony. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
So for New York, their last game, a win against Los Angeles.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
The Knicks leading by 4. Sims inside. He's covered by Roten. A 15-footer. And Carmelo Anthony again.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here. A lot of tough teams in this league, Kevin. Here's where New York sits right now. First in field goal percentage. First in fewest turnovers a game. And they're number 1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively. And thus, they're able to hold those points down.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Here's Marshall after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Offensive rebound. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And here are the 76ers now. Following the basket by Derek Williams. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Knicks leading by 8. Here's Roberson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now, here's Marshall, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Now the feed to Noel. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Sloan. And he can't stop the run. 8 of 8. What a hot start for them. Calderon kicks to Sims. And the rejection by Noel. To the wing on the left. Here's Sloan. Shot is good off the bat. Sloan's got his first bucket in this one. And before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to carry this.
It's easy. It's basketball.
Well, you don't hear too many players, Greg. And a new group in for the Knicks. Freaks checked in for Lopez. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Smith. Williams, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Andre Robertson in for Jose Calderon. Donald Sloan out there with Kendall Marshall. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Thompson. And it's Landry in at the 4 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Knicks?
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers played some outstanding basketball. He had 43 points, and he tallied those points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. At his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
The 76ers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving. And drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Here's Sloan. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Landry in the post, working on O'Quinn. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one. What a performance. Just look at the game for Freak. He's got 13 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up.
Sloan passes to Landry, and it's blocked by Sims, and he's able to get it back. Another shot. Landry no good.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Here's Sims, goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Sims has got 8 here in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Landry with the screen. Here's Sloan. He kicks it to Embiid. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Freak.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouls.
And Embiid drops them both. 12 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Galloway. At the elbow, it's Freak. He got it up. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so we wrap up.
Well, Carmelo.
Trailblazers CJ McCollum every morning?
Friday. Every Friday.
Okay.
Every Friday morning. I'm going to clarify that.
We have an exclusive with the Portland Trailblazers CJ McCollum every morning?
Friday. Every Friday.
Okay.
Every Friday morning. I'm going to clarify that.
We recap the final rounds of the My Park Championship. Award the winner of the
Do you think I'll ever need you, love, more than you need me? Show me your true colors, girl, I just wanna see. Cause I done had too many come around and change on me. She's screaming, please don't waste my time. I say I totally agree. See, girl, I'm fine with that. I done gave my watches away, ain't got no time for that. Asking where's my heart, good luck finding that. How long could I see her?
2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson's welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jets. And coming right up, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Chicago Bulls. For Chicago, they've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. And the chance in this was to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. You see him holding onto the scoring title this year.
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat chasing things that a lot of former players try to do. Just get it, get his point. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Let's go to please don't waste my time. I say I totally agree. Girl, I'm fine with that. I done gave my watches
On the road, looking for a win against the Eastern Conference rival. The Chicago Bulls are ready for this thing to get started. We've got an action-packed Saturday night of NBA action for you. Thanks for joining us. With Greg Anthony, Clark Miller, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harper. For the Bucks, they concede their special home game. This is an important game for them because they've really been struggling. Just one win in the last 5 games.
And an opportunity for them to even this thing up in terms of the season series. A team they'll see 4 times in all, a win here with boost their confidence in the matchup.
It sure would. They say the great always bounce back from a bad game. That goes for teams as well as players. They want to answer back for their last showing against this team, show what they're made of.
You got a chance here to set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So the Bulls 5 right now. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's Sims into the 3. Here's Antetokounmpo following the basket by 3. Kicked away. And around the break, here's Butler. Finished off the break.
And something we don't see nearly as much as we used to. The finger roll.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continued to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
Here's Monroe. The Bulls getting the bucket, and the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. That'll put Michael Carter-Williams on the line. That one on Rose. We'll go to Doris Burke. We spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. Doris, what's the news there?
I asked him what he'd most like to see from his team today, and he told me we'd really like to keep Pau Gasol under wraps in this one. He went on to explain that Gasol can take over games with his efficiency on the offensive end, and the key to their win will be getting a hand in his face every time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Carter-Williams with the bucket.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. They can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Here's Sims. A 35-point game for him in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And defensively, guys, he was just all over the place, forcing turnovers and applying terrific ball pressure.
Pocket 4. No good with the triple.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first minute.
Carter-Williams next to middle. Dishes have been the lead. A shot by Carter-Williams. Nobody around. From outside off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 4 or 5 from the field so far. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. A shot's good from Sims.
The switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter.
Bucks trail by 5. Outside, Antetokounmpo deflects the pass. Gasol with the steal. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. And it's Butler with the jam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up offensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Ahead. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. McGee with the block. Monroe dishes to Antetokounmpo. Feeds to Carter-Williams. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. And the Bucks miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
There's the 3. And the Bulls another 3.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
I be hoping sometimes for a moment to feel the light shine. If life is a gamble, I'm willing to bet my last dime. I know what it is to be
Checking out some stats. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. Averaging 34, almost 4.5 steals and 6 assists. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
Well, his mindset allows him to stack those points up. He wants to carry the load, and clearly he does.
Ryan Adams is checked in from Milwaukee. Mayo comes in for Chris Middleton. And the Bulls making a change also. Gibson's checked in. David Davis is checked in for Craig Monroe. And Chicago also making a switch. Mirotic is checked in for Pau Gasol. And the Bucks with possession here. It's a 10-point game. Here's Carter Williams. They get the rebound.
And that's the way he wanted to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Bucks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. 1:51 left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Bulls leading by 10. Here's Sims. 13 points in the game. And that one's good.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 points already from long distance.
Bring music. Scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up?
Now here's Carter Williams. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers.
Yeah, he set up shot at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Barnes checked in for Milwaukee. And the Bulls making a change also. Tommy Snell's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Chicago has gone 4 to 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Sims the pass to Mirotic, and Gibson kicks to Rose. Here's Sims, under the combo, defending. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound falls through, another from Sims. Sims has got 19 points.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get into the shooting. It's imperative that they get a hand of that.
Now you need good passing from your forwards as much as you do from your guards. These are small forwards leading the way in assists. Freak, third.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
Yeah, you know, these guys are really more than capable of going it alone if the situation calls for it, but they much prefer to have everybody involved in the offense, and they go out of their way to try to make that happen.
And it's under the control.
And that's such solid fundamental basketball on display right there.
You talk about all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well.
That key is strong. Cam Newton really gave you a good look at the action. Ball on the pass to Mayer. Over in the corner, out of the Kumbo. Off target with the open one. And Pau Gasol, after some great years and some difficult years, talks about now his newfound excitement. I think you'd have to say that Gasol's decision to go to Chicago, Clark was great. He clearly gave it a lot of thought. It's hard to imagine him having made a better pick.
You know, I agree. Not only is he happy, but so are his teammates, Astros and Noah and Butler. Those guys love playing with him, and you can see how the change of scenery rejuvenated the big Spaniard, too.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Rose and Snell teaming up in the backcourt. And it Sims in the 3 for small forward. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Horace Pitt. Horace, over to you.
Well, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was simply superb. He ended up with 35 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he himself is remembered.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
A 3-ball. And the Bulls another 3.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Middleton outside. The 3. It's all in by the Bulls. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Rose with the double team. Back to Middleton. It's a 3. Another miss by Middleton.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor. Spacing. Spacing.
Check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Bulls. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play. Of course, Milwaukee just way behind.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward to facing. They're only going to get scarier the deeper into the season we get.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
The Bulls leading by 19 points. The shot's good from Sims. Sims has got 10 points in his quarter.
As he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Williams dishes to Monroe.
I was just trying to get paper to sneeze. That was a blessing. She's special to you. I don't look at her special. Actually, I treat her regular. Not being seen, we're not making no spectacle.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. It's stolen by Mayo. And now here's Mayo, the fast break opportunity. Back to Carter Williams. And the foul called on 3. That's his first foul. A different from Milwaukee. Damian Inglis has checked in for Monroe. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Chris Middleton. Then for the Bulls, Iritic comes in for Paul Gasol. And Dunleavy subbed in for Derrick Rose. Right side, Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Inglis kicks to Mayo. The Bucks working the ball around. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
The edge difference, it's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior athlete level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Bucks trail by 21. 151 right now here in the second. McGee is streaming up. Mayo the pass to Inglis. 6 on the shot clock. Carter Williams kicks to McGee. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Sims. Williams covering. Sims dishes to Butler. The feed to Sims. Fires the 3. And the Bulls another 3.
And you know, it's the triple.
It has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball. I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really their point. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Carter Williams with it. Sims there. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
He just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Sims kicks to Butler. Takes the three. And again, shot good from Sims. Sims is now 37.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Pass to Carter-Williams. Tries to snap the cold streak. Offensive rebound. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Carter-Williams has got 9 points.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Put the key inside my pocket, pocket might not get to see it. This a new Ferrari, man in the mirror. How you choose to bother? Someone said it calling. I don't feel like talking. Everything will get returned the way I bought it. Phone be interrupting me while I'm recording. Don't be making women feel they unimportant. Call my doggy, say it's all the way retarded. Keep the all cause I am not using